hitting the hand in my pocket. That song means so much to me. Like, it just means so much. And this show has means so much, actually, too. Like, I came out in 2019, and it was because of this show. I'm gonna cry, but, like, it was because of this show I got the courage to come out to my mother.
It's wonderful.
And I wanted to ask, I'm gonna cry, oh my god. Like, what was that like to, like, do you get, like, people coming up to you and being like, I came out because of the show, or, like, do you get, like, those stories?
Yeah, all the time. I remember one that sticks out to me is I was in Chicago. We were in Chicago. I didn't do Joe in Chicago, but we had a young one come, not too young, but a younger person come to the show with their mom.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember they came and saw it a few times, and I'd always see them at stage door. We'd always chat for a while, and they're kind of what, because when I saw the show on Broadway, I saw it, I think, in previews. Maybe I didn't. It was January 2020, I think I saw it with my mom. And for the first time, I mean, that was the first time I had seen people's pronouns in their bios, and I thought that that was like such a huge thing. And I had not come out as non-binary at that time. I was kind of still working through some of that in my head, and the show again for me is such a huge deal to be able to see like people in my field are doing this and are very proud about it and are able to work, and because that has always been a thing that people have told me. They're like, you do this and people aren't going to want to hire you. There's no place for that in this field. And so that was the first time I had seen it, and it helped me work through some of that. And I had kind of, after doing it so many times and you're like coming to it every day, and it's so hard on the body, it's so hard on the mind, you kind of get into this like, okay, here we go, I'm going to work, let's go, let's do the show, blah, blah, blah. And I remember every time they came, it just like reminded me, that how important it is to see people like Jade, and people like Ren and people like Kay and people like Alex, who are all trans, who are non-binary, on stage to show that these people that first of all, people who are not trans, that we belong in this field, and there's a place for us, and there's a place for us to tell our stories, and a place for us to be artists, and we have so much to give. And for those trans kids who feel like they don't have a place and are scared to come out because of their passion, or scared to follow their passion because they don't think that there's a place. And I remember this kid always coming up to me and just being like, I love watching you. It makes me so happy that there's somebody like me on stage. And I would cry every time I saw them because they were so sweet. And they wrote me a little note. And whenever I need to remember that, I have it like in my little box that travels with my dress into my dressing room. And I always look at that when I need a little reminder of like, there are kids that are watching that are like, that's going to be me one day. And it's a huge deal. So.